Hey, how's it going? This video I originally wasn't planning on doing, uh, but do it anyway. Now, a couple of months ago, I did a video sort of like this where I gave my thoughts on the upcoming Ghostbusters reboot. It's coming out next month, and there's been a lot of controversy ever since the trailer, the first trailer, came out for this movie. Um, and then a couple of weeks ago, the angry video game nerd James Rolfe did a video where he simply said he's not going to see it. And now, I'm not going to go in depth and give my thoughts about what I think of the movie. I already did that a couple months ago. And like I said before, I'm not going to go to the theater to see it. I might rent it on Redbox when it comes out on DVD. I don't know. And simply because I don't think the movie looks like it's gonna be good. Looks like it's gonna be funny. Don't like it appeal to me. That's why I'm not gonna see it in theater. That in time. I've only seen a couple of movies in theaters this year. I've seen Deadpool, um, Civil War, and then last week I saw X-Men Apocalypse. And next week I'm gonna see the Warcraft movie. And that's pretty much gonna be it. That movies I'm gonna see in theater this year. Um, I know Ninja Turtles comes out this week. I'm not gonna go to the theater and see that. I love the Ninja Turtles. The 2014 movie I thought was and this one looks really good. But I'm gonna just wait for it to come out on DVD to see it. Just time. I just don't have time to go to a theater and see it. And if I was paid to go to a theater and watch and review movies, I'd go see Ninja Turtles. I'd go see Ghostbusters because it'd be my job. But I don't. I'm just a person who watches movies for fun, and I happen to be a fan of movies and be entertained by them. Now, the 2016 Ghostbusters reboot that comes out next month, it just doesn't like my type of movie. Nothing with the cast. I think the trailers, both the first trailer obviously was bad. Second trailer that came out didn't look any better. I mean, it was better than the first trailer, but it still didn't make the movie look any better. I don't know if they're just releasing bad trailers because it does happen. Movies get bad trailers sometimes. Good movies get bad trailers sometimes. But main reason because perfectly happy with particularly the first Ghostbusters movie. I have both of them on DVD. I really love the first movie. It's I grew up with it. It was one of the first movies I saw in the theater. In fact, this right here, this little 2 DVD box set, was a gift from my mom. Saw my mom talk to her on Mother's Day a couple of weeks ago, and we talked about like how Hollywood is rebooting really good movies. They have no business rebooting. We talked about like a couple of years ago, they rebooted RoboCop. That reboot sucked. They rebooted Total Recall. That reboot really sucked. And now they're rebooting Ghostbusters, and that doesn't look good. And I gotta really thank my mom for getting me this because this is like a special 30-year edition. Special feature thing. It comes with this cool little scrapbook and has like little drawings and little studio notes from the cast, the director, the effects department. It's really cool. This little section like on the person that designed the logo and how he came up with it and some ideas that he was drawing. Him and Dan Aykroyd that drew for the logo. So that's really cool. Yeah. This is really cool. And the DVD themselves have some really great special features like commentary by the cast and the director Ivan Reitman. Some behind the scenes features, behind the scenes look at the the making of the practical effects and shooting of certain iconic scenes from the movies. So that's really cool. It's really cool. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, you don't have this. I suggest getting it, especially if you're like really like looking behind the scenes of movies and like seeing like how the effects are done and things like that. Now, you know, and back to what happened a couple of weeks ago when the angry video game nerd James Rolfe said he wasn't going to see it. He got a lot of backlash. If you don't want to go see it, you don't have to go see it. It doesn't make him sexist or misogynist or whatever. He's like me. Loves these films. Like I said, the first Ghostbusters movie is one of the first films I remember, my parents taking me to the theater to see when I was a kid. And later, because the first Ghostbusters movie, I learned the words dick and shit. My mom would smack me in the upside the head for it. For saying those words. But, from the trailers, the movie it's not the type of humor that's used in the first two films, and they just don't look like they'll be entertaining to me. Don't look like they'll be funny to me. Maybe someone else, maybe a younger audience will like it more, and that's fine. And it doesn't matter if it's an all male cast, all female cast. If the writing is bad in the movie, and the studio just wants to push out a movie to get money, then your end product's not going to be good. That's happened with lots of movies, and I'm one of the people that I want original movies. I hate reboots. Don't care what you reboot. I just wish Hollywood would stop doing reboots and make original ideas. Like, okay, these older movies are profitable. Let's change this about them and reboot it. Modernize it or whatever. See if we can make profit off of it. And Sony, they want this movie to be the first in a Ghostbusters cinematic universe, because they're like, oh, Marvel's got a cinematic universe. We want that too. We want to make that Marvel money but make it Ghostbusters cinematic universe money. And to me, it seems like they're kind of forcing it to be a cash cow, and that disinterests me. I mean, you could have the same, if they would put out the same movie, this Ghostbusters reboot with a male cast. Let's say you had Ben Stiller, Will Ferrell, Kevin Hart, and Owen Wilson. It would still look like a pile of crap. Now, and like I said, my video a few months ago when I gave my thoughts about the Ghostbusters reboot, really the only person that I know of in this film, from the four main members of the cast, is Melissa McCartney. Now, I know Kristen Wiig was in Bridesmaids, and that's really the only thing I've seen her in. I know she was in Zoolander 2, but I didn't see that movie. Didn't care to see it. And I enjoyed the first Zoolander, and for me, it's the only Zoolander movie that needs to be. But anyway, but I don't know anything else she's been in. And I enjoyed her in Bridesmaids, and I enjoyed Melissa McCartney in Bridesmaids, and I really enjoyed Melissa McCartney in Spy. She was really great in that. And Identity Thief, yeah, the movie she did with Jason Bateman. It was an alright movie, and she was good in that. And I like Melissa McCartney. I think she's a good actress, a good comedian. Kristen Wiig, like I enjoyed her in Bridesmaids, and she's got a unique sense of humor that I find appealing, and like she's got good comedic timing. I'd like to see her in like more comedy movies. That would be cool. But the other two, Kate McKinnon and Leslie Jones, I don't know much about them. Like, I know they're both on Saturday Night Live, but it's been years and years since I watched Saturday Night Live, and apparently Kristen Wiig is on there too. And people enjoy Kristen Wiig on Saturday Night Live, as well as Leslie Jones and Kate McKinnon. Yeah, that's their names. And like I said, I haven't seen them on Saturday Night Live, but man, I just think this movie has like bad writing, but I think it might be just a bad trailer, and I'm not gonna go to the theater to see it. I might see it when it comes out on DVD. I might not. But all in all, it's ridiculous. When a guy gives his opinion, saying, "I'm not gonna go see the new Ghostbusters movie," and they're immediately, "Oh, he's a sexist." All right. I come from the same era as the angry video game nerd James Rolfe. Grew up in like the mid to late '80s, early '90s. That's when I was a kid. That's when I grew up. Like I said, the first Ghostbusters film, I was like maybe 5 or 6 when I first saw that movie, and loved it. Watched it a lot as a kid. I had it on VHS and loved it, and loved the cartoon because it's great. Come home from school, like I knew right when I got off the school bus, I turn on TV, to see the real Ghostbusters cartoon, and then right after the real Ghostbusters cartoon, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon came on, and it was like it's freaking awesome. But anyway, lots of kids in my first grade class, we loved Ghostbusters. We loved the movie, we loved the cartoon. And, go on the playground at recess, we'd play Ghostbusters sometimes, and we didn't include or exclude people. Like I remember, there's this one girl in my first grade class named Jennifer. She was a huge Ghostbusters fan, and when we go on the playground to play Ghostbusters, pretend we're Ghostbusters, she was like a Ghostbuster too. And we didn't say, "Oh, you're a girl, you can't be a Ghostbuster." We're like, "That's cool. Yeah, let's just play Ghostbusters." And because I was the kid with the glasses, they're just like, "Oh yeah, you're Egon." I was like, "Okay," and that made me kind of look up to him in the movie and in the cartoon, because he was like the real smart, intelligent guy. Like I love Bill Murray's character as Peter Venkman, but on the playground, I was like, you got your glasses, you're Egon." And I was like, look up to that guy because he's really smart and intelligent, and he's still a Ghostbuster kicking ass. And there's a girl that was in my first grade class, Jennifer. She was pretending to be a Ghostbuster too, because she wanted to fight ghosts, and because the Ghostbusters to her, inspired her to like, hey, the Ghostbusters are cool. They got these cool proton packs and they fight ghosts. And all of us on the playground like, yeah, you want to be a Ghostbuster? We're all going to play Ghostbusters together because it's fun, and we're kids. And that's my memory of Ghostbusters. And maybe like I said, maybe this new Ghostbusters reboot isn't for me. I don't know if it's gonna be a good film or a bad film, and we just have to wait until it comes out. And people that get paid to review films, the film critics review it and put out their thoughts on it. But if it inspires younger kids to watch Ghostbusters and they get something out of it and they enjoy it, that's cool with me. But I just want Hollywood to make original movies. It's simple as that. But I'm rambling on a little too much in this video, and I think that's about it. But yeah, this is the last I'm gonna talk about the Ghostbusters reboot. Like I said, I still have these on DVD. These Ghostbusters are near and dear to my heart. The Ghostbusters movies are near and dear to my heart. I love them, and I got these forever to watch on DVD. I love, and this new reboot, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's gonna suck. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be great because I don't know. But hey, if like people, some kids now go see it and they really love it and it means something to them, then that's cool with me. Just like the way these movies inspired me and my generation. It meant something to us, and that's you know that's something really important for movies to do. And if the studio, if Sony does that with the new Ghostbusters reboot, then that's great. Because I just, in my personal opinion, I think they're rebooting it to be like a cash cow, and that's that's just lame to me. Anyway, that's it for now. Until next time.